Hello, I'm Melissa.
Hi, I'm Tasha.
Welcome back to Dollars to Cents. I'm here today to talk to you about my recent visit with ViStar Credit Union. The other day, I spoke with their representative, and she shared with me some saving tips. Some tips are to put your money into a CD, which has a higher interest rate than a regular savings, which is somewhere you can put your money where you can't touch it. Also, you can put your money into a high yield savings account, which can earn 4 to 5% interest rather than a regular savings account, which is 0.1% interest.
And to that note, since this is a credit union, I strongly advise that we're going to share with you a challenge that we're doing for the month. But if you join us with that challenge, ask these for-profit banks and these nonprofit banks, um, are they going to be providing a high yield savings account? And you might be pleasantly surprised about their answer. So you might find a better opportunity to transfer your money into something that's going to give you a higher interest rate than what you currently have. So definitely ask that question.
Your employer may also match your 401k contribution, and you want to put 70% of your income in savings and 30% for your expenses. I recently paid off my credit card, and going forward, I want to keep my credit card usage under 30%.
Now, if you're a college student and you have a credit card, try to get to that level. If you have a large debt on your credit card, make a payment plan. Talk to the bank to see what they could work out for you. Because once you pay off a portion of that debt, and more importantly, if you're able to pay off the whole amount, that will definitely increase what? Your FICO score, right?
Yes,
Your credit score. So a lot of you young people, next generation, if you're in college and you're thinking, I just need to get through the next 2 to 4 years, I understand, might need to use a credit card. But by the time you graduate, you're going to want to have that ability to get a good interest rate if you have good credit.
lastly, I have some questions that I asked the representative at the bank. One, what are some of the best ways to increase savings? Two, what are ways to improve credit? Three, what is the difference between a secured and unsecured credit card? Four, what is a high yield savings account?
So those are some really good questions that I would definitely challenge you guys as our current generation viewers to take your next gen to the bank, whether it's with your credit union, your for-profit bank, and let them start having those conversations and those questions because I was pleasantly surprised that Melissa had a really good interaction with the bank representative at this credit union, and it kind of makes them feel a little bit more comfortable about asking those questions. Additional things that I do like about this credit union, in the lobby, they have an interactive display that's really set up for young kids to young adults where they can click on a few things and learn about savings and investment at their level. So for those of you guys who are in the Florida area and you might bank at ViStar, take a look to see if that has that display for you. Another suggestion in going back with our college students, if you're trying to rebuild credit, you might want to sit down with your bank representative and ask for possibly more information about a micro loan to see if a micro loan is something that you can do. It's pretty much taking out a small loan, set that aside into a different account, like maybe a savings account, and then have that bank have you pay it back every month to show good payment standards, and then also again increase that credit. So there are a lot of things you guys can learn, but I do recommend, let's see if we can do this as a family. If we have a gen out there, take your next gen to the bank because that's what we're going to be doing for the rest of this month. We're going to visit two more banks so she could get more information and more comfortable with actually talking to the bank. So I'm really excited. And there's one last challenge that I haven't shared with her yet, but the holidays are coming up. Most of you guys might be going out of town to visit your family, or your family might be coming in. Why don't we set some time aside, maybe before we have dessert, set some time aside and let's kind of talk about finances in general, generational wealth within our family setting. You might have that cousin come through, that grandparent come through, and if they've bought a house or if they've done really well for investments, let's try to open up that communication amongst our family. So I challenge you guys, just as we're going to get together with our family, we want you guys to be safe and have a good time, but spend a little time. Try to find out how everybody's handling their finances, and you'll be surprised how much support and love is going to be there. And maybe you might pick up a mentor. Maybe your uncle might talk to you about, as a college student, how to invest your money, because we're going to be sitting down enjoying our time with our family too. So, Melissa, what are some of the things you suggest that they do to keep in contact with and keep in touch with what we're doing?
Like, comment, share, subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell. Stay tuned for the next video.
We'll see you guys real soon. Happy holidays.
Bye.
Bye.